Hello, everyone. Friedrich bringing you another turn for War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is April 27, 1942, and let's see what we got going today, or in this case, tonight. So it's the night turn, night phase. Nothing comes of this. Okay, we have PT boats sitting here. Neither of us. Yeah, he can't get a firing solution, and of course we don't have ASW assets, so that's over. Yeah, we're hitting this at night. One airbase hit. I was hoping to get some guys on the ground. Ooh, one. Okay, one. Ooh, nice. Oh wow, some good hits at night. 96% moonlight. So we got him. Uh, I don't know how many destroyed. It says 1 and 1 here, but a lot damage too, which means he's pinned down, which gives us kind of an advantage. Oh wow, 8 more Wellingtons. Wow, that's going to be impressive. Never mind. All right. I was hoping one can hope, right? Surely he'll put up cap now, night cap. All right. The I-172, I guess I'm nervous because I have seen some of my smaller ASW ships get destroyed by torpedoes. All right, because we're not sinking these subs or even shooting at them with depth charges, then I guess I have to be happy with the second thing we're causing, at least some torpedo wastage, hopefully. Here's the 170 firing off torpedoes northeast of Johnston. We're gonna sneak around the back door, boys. All right. It looks like we are finally firing off depth charges in this area, but it is deep ocean. It's looking like rattles are all we're gonna get. And we're out of ammo. Okay. However, 4 torpedoes. I mean, if they have to go back to base because they're damaged or because they need to reload their torpedoes, they won't be in my way. Either way you want to look at it. We got a hit supposedly. All right, we did a sweep here because you never know. And exactly like well, no, actually, he didn't fly this one last time either. Yeah, he got smart. Hey, I'll cap this and then destroy enough that he won't bomb. Well, he wasn't wrong, that's for sure. All right, bombing our poor troops south of Pontianak. Okay, yeah, they're in bad shape. But we don't mind bombing this hex, although we do nothing. I mean, I guess it's possible we're disrupting those guys. Okay, so a bigger raid does nothing, and this guy gets a disabled engineer. That's funny. Alright. Now we're sweeping Chiang Mai. The night bombing raid did enough that I think that we'll be able to knock out some more of these Oscars. And then I don't know that we'll do a day raid. I don't think we're doing a day raid. Oh, wow. Yeesh. That was bad. I'm sure we lost more than this. I hope he lost more than this. Ooh. All right, now we're bombing these tanks here. I think we bombed these tanks last time as well. Look at these fires. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe it does nothing. But wow, 3 destroyed tanks, 21 disabled. And I'm not 100% certain how long these tanks take to get repaired. Light cloud. I think that's why I chose to bomb these guys again. These tanks are, I think, under bad weather. Follow-up raid, some more Dutch B-10s. And a couple more destroyed tanks. And some more Dutch bombers. But they get nothing. Oh! Where are my B-17s? Oh, I was hoping they could soak up all this damage. Alright. Get ready. This is gonna be bad. Did we get in there okay? I mean, we're getting some significant hits there. 6 damaged. Okay. Ugh. I didn't like that at all. Man. Okay. Only 3 B-17s. I know we got more than that. And the B-17s do nothing. There we go. The idea here is to make this so beat up, not only damaged, but the attrition that he just gives up on trying to defend this air base. But I don't know. He's probably going to win the attrition battle because we just don't have the fighters to keep this up. Okay. Yeah, this was really weak. Now, it was a clear sky. If he didn't have cap, boy, this would have really wrecked the base. Man, what a shame. Okay. Well, I saw we hit the base one time at least, but it's not showing on the combat summary. Okay, we're bombing these retreating troops. I'm hoping to slow this division down, and then our tanks will come in and do another attack. Now, all we hit was the division, and then their tanks are resting this turn, and then I'll get them up here ASAP, and then we'll do an attack and hopefully Hopefully nail them. Uh, ooh, I think that's a sub sinking. I don't know if that comes through for you, the listener, but I can hear what sounds like a submarine sinking. Okay, this must be the PM phase. Cebu is under attack. Oh, why did I have a hunch that was going to happen? I guess because that's happened way too much for me. Of course, out of ammo. Didn't do anything, and this, what is that? That might be Dutch Minesweeper. That's for sure some. Yeah. Uh, he, I don't know why he's hiding from a ship that's out of ammo. All right, bombardment here at Wenchow. Let's get through that. Probably not. It probably wouldn't take long because it's just two divisions. Nothing comes of that. And he's bombarding the daily bombardment here at Surabaya. And not as many casualties as we've been taking. So that's it. All right, Tuyun, Abadan. That's all we got for expansions. I don't know that there's a lot to talk about, but I'll cover a couple things. I mean, I should say I want to cover a couple things at least, and then go from there. The illustrious, nice. Be right back. Okay, we have carriers, pardon me, parked here and here, and the purpose of that is again watching for ships that might any ships that come into this area, we will attack and try to sink. This is our amphibious force, and we're doing a circuitous route, and we'll be here next turn. And I think I'm just going to send them right on in after that. And again, I'm not going to bomb this with our carriers, or I should clarify. And the battleships, he hasn't spotted. I'm gonna, let's see, remain on station. I will park them right here. And that way, if he, let's see, surface combat. Okay, that way, if he, see, coming down and then, okay, we're gonna bomb not this turn, but So we didn't get the recon that I wanted out of this Did you even fly? Probably not. But then again, we have a damaged airframe, so maybe we did. Hmm. I don't know. Sorry, I probably don't need to be doing this minute. Okay. Eh, okay, I'm gonna have all these bombers stand down, and we will bomb the troops, and I think that's good enough. I'm still gonna do this maneuver. I'm okay with this. And then we can still come in here even as surface combat and just monitor the situation. That should that's fine. Because then we can bombard if it looks like they're holding like very strong and hard to defeat. Okay, that was one thing I wanted to show you. And then down here, these troops, at least the division, because that's what we targeted specifically, they should have slowed down to combat mode. We'll have to bomb them again to keep them from recovering. Okay. Now, I think that's all I'm going to send. I'm not going to send artillery. That's going to be fine. And notice that already with just the little rest they had, now we still have a lot of disabled stuff, but this disruption has dropped and the fatigue. I should have done a before and after picture, but the our other equipment, see all already like a lot of this is way down, and that's great. We'll keep the rest of these on rest until we um yeah. Anyway, for now I'm okay with just sending in the tanks. And then what we'll do is we won't go past this hex because I fear if I go here, then he might drop something in between us. I don't know that that would be a for sure thing because we do have air superiority here. I doubt he would do that, but if he had a carrier in place and said, well, I'm going to do it anyway, then I think that would be very difficult to challenge on my part. Now, we don't see, pardon me, we don't see if he has movements up in here. But like I said, if I see him appear off of this hex somewhere, or this one, or even anywhere, we'll start reacting and responding. In the meantime, I'm just going to hold these three hexes here, and we'll just keep an eye. We've got air. Oops, sorry about that. We've got air looking in all these areas. So if he brings a task force to do an invasion, we should be okay. Okay, so my thought that he was pulling, well, who knows? We our detection is dropping. He may still be coming this way. We can see he has transport activity here. I have no idea what's going on, and we just don't have enough assets to look up here. And speaking of, I don't know what's going on here. He has I mean, for a port size of one, he has tons of activity always going on here. It's crazy. I really wish this was a working base. Drop some dive bombers or torpedo bombers and start hitting this stuff. But alas, I can't do that. And really, I only have two aviation support, so the max I can get up here these two PBYs. Of course, I could remedy that with these AVPs. This just feels like sticking my neck out, and I don't know. I don't have that kind of confidence right this minute. And here, these are on their way back home. They have fully unloaded and they're heading back, which is good because we need all the transports we can get. Um, and I feel comfortable with what I have here just parked and again holding because it just goes back to the other thing where I have no idea his intent, that still what he might intend. And if I evacuate everyone to hit this and then he comes and does an attack here, we're in trouble. Let's look at this report. 2-2, 0 on the field, 3 on the field, and then we lost 6 ops losses. So we lost 8, he lost 5. That's a shame. Let's take a look at what we lost. So it looks like we lost 4 of these guys for flying over, probably over Chiang Mai, and he lost an Oscar and a Nate. Well, 3 Oscars total, but I mean, so in air to air, he got the best of me. The Nate we shot down, and he didn't shoot any of our bombers down. However, we lost a B-17 to ops, so when it flew back, it obviously crashed or something. We lost a Wellington to ops because we were flying at night. The Dutch bomber. So yeah, we're just gonna have to re-equip our situation, re-equip as our squadrons, and make sure we're ready for the next wave. I'll I'll check these out right now, but I'll probably take a minute to review this another time as well. If we've rested these, I think we can be comfortable enough doing another sweep, and the detection is very low. I think I'm gonna have to leave that. The detection is low and it's severe storms. I'm gonna rest these aircraft one more day, and we will. All right. I just thought of something. I don't know why I haven't considered doing this. Let's see, 6. It's still too far. All right, and I guess we probably have the same issue with the P-39s are no longer range than that. We're we're just stuck with um, the fighters that are here, and we don't have a lot of aviation support. Which reminds me, probably as soon as we get here, I'll walk into here and we'll double that aviation support, get some more aircraft up. Well, maybe not double because we only have 13 here, but we can get more aircraft here and really get into whatever's sitting here. All right, Darwin. No activity up in this area, or, well, I should say nothing threatening this stuff in the adjacent to the Banda Sea. He does have some ships in this area, but I don't. Who knows what their objective is? But we do have some aircraft here and here ready to do some naval bombing. All right. Again, this is really right here is keeping us from getting bombed, these fighters. So their sacrifice is not in vain. But the question is, and now I don't know if he had his tanks coming this way before or if they were coming this way, but in any case, they are definitely coming this way now. But see, they're coming across Wild Clear and then Jungle Rough. So they're going to be moving slowly to get over here. Although, let's take a look. Okay, there are there are roads that link from here to here, although this pink, I believe, is more rough. So he's probably moving at a decent clip. But look at this, 89 AFVs. I think it's time to bomb this one again, although extreme overcast may not be very effective, and we may even have cancellations. All right, let's take a look here. He still has 25 fighters and 30 bombers, uh, so he's not giving up on this base at all. I think, though, I want to bomb it again. However, I will think about it before I just jump in. Now, right now, I haven't done anything, and they're still going to be on night attack, and I'm still doing a sweep if I don't change anything, I should say. We didn't lose any pilots here. Well, let's just look at this. So, did, yeah, one wounded, one missing. We may have lost pilots. I think we had a little bit more than 27. I think we had 28 pilots. We may have lost one and three kills and three losses. So we're not doing that great here. Our ratio. How's the second squadron doing? 0 and 0. They haven't been in the action. So I think it's time we put them in the action. Let's change this up then. All right. And yep, we'll sweep with our other AVG squadron. Okay. Now I did tell the Hurricanes to sweep also. Man, our Hurricanes just have like throughout this campaign, I have not been successful getting these Hurricanes off the ground. They've really been stubborn. Uh, I don't know. Well, okay, I have a better idea. Since you won't sweep, I know what to do. Um, yeah, put long range cap with all of you. So that's what we'll do. And that way, if he flies anything into or out of the airbase, as well as whatever he's going to be flying around here and landing, maybe he'll get some ops losses this turn for it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to make a big deal either way. For now, I'm going to leave my night bombers bombing because that was pretty successful last turn. And on that note, I'm going to check and consider night bombing this. Severe storms, no. We'll sit and chill. I think I already decided that. Let's just do that now so I don't forget. Stand down and set all level bombers. Okay. I think I messed up because these whirlways were doing something, but that's okay. I'll figure that out another time. I'm not worried about it right now. The whirlways aren't doing much for me anyway at this stage. All right, but I did want to do flip that because that way they can rest while it's stormy anyway. Now, we got here and stopped because I wanted to do the optimal route. It was going to go across, and that was going to be very bad. So we're gonna do this, and it'll be a bit quick. I don't know when he got here, and so maybe we lost a few hours, as it were, but it's fine. We'll get it back on track and get in there quick. All right. Now here's what he's doing. This is clever. Uh, he got this hex side open. How did he get that hex side open? Maybe he came in and we didn't see him coming. That's probably what happened. In any case, he opened this up, so supply should be not an issue anymore. Which tells me what's the point in us sitting here? Well, I'll tell you the point. This is really good terrain. We don't have a lot of AV here. That's okay. He's going to have to bring a whole division just to knock us out, and this is not a division. And he's going to need a lot to also knock this out. Uh, and he hasn't even damaged the base. We're still building fortifications, although very slowly. But hey, it works. Yeah, so what we did here may or may not have delayed him any, but it also may have diverted guys that he didn't want to divert. Uh, so I think it was worth doing. Right, let's continue on. All right, he got in here, and we're trying to get out. How far are we? 45. Okay, we'll get out easily enough. All the guys that are moving should be there. Let's just check. Yeah, should be there before he does an attack if he chooses to do an attack. Now this is ×3 terrain, and what's going to be left is very light troops, but it's going to require a division to knock out. I say that, but Chinese troops aren't the best, so it's possible he could knock us out anyway. Anyway, but yeah, he arrived here now. Okay, and we see nothing coming up this way. All right, a couple more stops maybe. Let's double check. How's this base doing? We got 884 supplies. The idea is this will hold as long as it'll hold. And when they run out of supplies, they run out of supplies. If there's only 47 assault value, if he chooses to attack this base while they're fresh, fine. If he waits till they're dead, I mean, maybe the fact that they're even here will allow us to keep the base a little longer than normal. These guys are probably going to take a few more days and then they'll succumb. But the good thing is he's using bombers to do this. And although the flip side of that is his bombers are getting real world experience. So little of this, little of that. This is pretty strong unit still. It looks like he might have even stopped bombing it. So although it's a clear turn, this would be the time to bomb it. A clear hex turn. All right, I believe there's not much else to talk about. So I think I'm going to wrap up here. But in 2 days, we'll be hitting Johnston, and we've got reinforcements to replace the troops that are going to take it, as well as troops sitting here at Pearl that I plan to bring over, like this, pardon me, this base force. So we have some guys to reinforce this, also this naval support. I think it's important we get this in there as soon as possible. There's no rush, and I need plenty of escort. So I'd like to use this as much as possible, or at least all the destroyers that are in there. He's swarming this area with subs. As soon as we take it, he may not stick around, but he may. Um, and I want to build up this both the port and the air. It's just going to take forever. Speaking of, how are we doing here? We're at 6%. And one more check. Well, I'll show you one other thing in case I haven't already. This will be on the map in 1 day, and the exact opposite side of the map. Okay. Oh, why it's not. Come on. Let's see. Um, in 6 days, these American air units will be on the map and heading across to Bombay, unload, and may need to do some, well, it will need for sure to do some repairs and maintenance, whatever, after getting off the boats. And then probably will need to be reinforced because a lot of them weren't full to begin with. And that's about it. It looks pretty static here still. And like I say, Northern Australia, I'm sure he's working on something, but so far it's quiet and we'll take it. Every day that's quiet is a great day. And um, we're getting close to May, so closer and closer to the things that are closer and closer to the material that I need to do my counterattacks. All right, one thing we didn't look at is ship sunk, and we lost our Dutch minesweeper. I believe he lost a sub. We heard it. Oh, we heard it sink. There's one more. Okay, pardon me. One more thing, and just wanted to look at this. This is the Illustrious, and it can hold 33 aircraft. So it's not a big thing. It's a British carrier, which means it's small, but we'll take all the, all that's 33 more air units that can protect our ships when we go out again, just like this Formidable. And we'll need it because the Formidable will probably be out for a long time. That's funny. The Formidable is the flagship over the Indomitable. All right, we're slowly heading to port, but we're making decent speed. 3 to 6x per turn. If we really are going that speed, then we're looking at 6 days, and we'll be back to Colombo. 6 days. That's not bad, I guess. Certainly don't want to do full speed and start sinking. So we won't be doing that. And we should be out of the woods as far as he can't see us now. Maybe he doesn't have any subs in the area, but he's not trying to catch us with subs either. And by the way, check this out. The 6th Division is on its way. Here and here, Australian 6th Division is coming. They will be there. I've calculated roughly roughly 12 to 14 days, and then we'll rail him up to the northeast. Now, I don't know where he's going. He might be doing Darwin. He might be trying to invade further south, and we'll find out when that happens. And now I know why he's got this sub here. He's using the ability to recon right here. And that's why he had a sub sitting here to recon Cooktown. That's very clever. I mean, why not, right? And yeah, we may need to get these guys over here to sink this sub now that we've lost a minesweeper already. All right, I'm gonna head out now, but thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to give me any feedback you like, positive, negative, in between. And we'll be back to talk about April 28 resolution, and I look forward to it. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.